what's his name? Bernie Marcus. Anyhow, Andrew and I met in Philadelphia. We went to see Jean at the hospital. And then Beatty heard we were going to stay until Sunday. It was on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We stayed at Mindy's house. And Beatty heard on the radio that it was going to snow. She says, Lil, as much as I love you, I love that you're here, and Andrew, it's time. You better go home. It's going to snow and you're going to be stuck here. She didn't want us. No. But anyhow, in that cold weather, all the whole contingency, Arthur Blank and Kenny Blank, and all them flew from Atlanta to Philadelphia for the game. They lost.
She remembers.
On the way back, he stopped at the cemetery to see my mother and father.
Sure.
And says, "Okay, now we can go." And we went home. He got on the phone with his secretary. I want you to arrange it, and I don't want any penalty for my trip, for his trip, whatever. But that I was very close to the family, and they treated me as such, as their kid sister and the baby of the family. So I really never knew too much of what went on. Otherwise, I knew enough.
So what was
I
the
knew
age
enough.
difference between the oldest and you?
18 years.
That was Luke.
Because my sister was in
Lou.
between. My brother Gene and was 13 years. 11 years, I said, right? 11. And Betty was, let's see, she's about 15 years older. 14, something like that.
So what happened to Betty?
She died.
She was older though. She was in her
She
80s.
was in her early 80s.
Early
yeah.
80s.
We all went to the funeral.
Yeah.
You came in.
I mean, she was living by herself. Mom was her power of attorney and executor on things because
She used to call me
she
at
used to.
work.
Oh my
It
God,
was terrible.
it was terrible.
And I'd say, Betty, I can't talk to you now.
No, she'd call. She's
The
like,
office was-
people are coming into my house through the outlets, and I know they're in here, and it was
She was-
all very
she was
psychotic
schizophrenic.
and schizophrenic,
And
but she lived
Andrew
independently
was
and
changing jobs, went to a new firm,
Yeah.
sent her a car. He sent them most
Yeah.
people. This is my. So she called me up at work. I don't want Andrew to send me anything from what was the lawyer? He's a lawyer, and she didn't want to.
everything was paranoia, and it was painful.
She was nervous. So I told Andrew, take her off your list. But I was the only one she talked to in the whole family.
Yeah,
So who's left?
Huh?
Mom.
Who's left?
My mom.
Just you
Just me.
and
Just
your
me and my
sister-in-law.
sister-in-laws.
Two sister-in-laws.
B, who's
just turned 90.
90, and Judy, who's 2 years older than me, so she's 85.
So you're 83?
I'm 83.
This June.
Yeah.
This
That sounds so old.
You don't look it.
Oh,
And
I
you're
don't
an
care.
actor.
It's just